Yo, gents, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Let's see what we're in for tonight. Every stream starts off with refilling the vape. Alright, let's take a look, eh? Let's get out of here. Surrender. East the Beast. Made it to 975. Holy crap. Previous is 840. GG's, bro. GG's. We should be able to get those two. Okay. What do I need to do? Sweet, that's locked. Just go with the standy setup. You guys know the drill. No surprises. I think it might be a little wee while before we'll be able to adjust things. Just when we acquire a few more tools, whatever those tools look like. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, at least I know where that is. It's just right in front of me. Right. Oh. Get rid of the summon. And let's play around with some range. So I think we got fast ultimate again, eh? Did you run yet? Nah, not yet. I booked a bracket though. I was just in the middle of dinner. What am I doing? I'm so sick and tired of fast ult. Sick of running tourneys at 1 speed. When I grow up, I want to be strong enough that I don't have to run it at 1 speed. Okay, let's see what our battle conditions are. So we got knockback res again, tank ult, fast ult, range ult. So I think we might do something along the lines of go priority 1. I mean, priority doesn't even really matter, to be honest. It's only your first bullet. At least you only know where your first bullet's going. So anything after fast ult, because it'll be just swallowing all my bullets anyway. There's going to be a point where they're just not going to die. And I'm going to be surrounded by them. The bullets will just fire off at whoever's closest. But we'll go fast ult, range, and then probably just closest. It's pretty standard. Whoa, what happened there? Holy. What's that? The tower inception. What was that? Alright. What we'll do, I think we're pretty equipped. We'll start a run and we'll check out the bracket after. I need to try running without summon. Last time it did way worse. Yeah, I've had times when I've done a tourney with, what do you call it? Enemy balance on, and I've done better. It's really crazy how it all works. Look, we're so close to 300 crit. So close, gentlemen. I run range, fast, elites, boss, closest. That was while broke the matrix. Like, let's see. I think this is how I did it. Whoa. That was while I broke the matrix. Still amped from my run. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. What did you say? 975 waves. Bro, that's so yoked. I'm hoping that the tank ult will just build us a nice little force field around us. I'm going to push these orbs out. Hopefully generate a few more stuns. But with all the ultimates in the world, I feel like it's going to be hard for us to generate landmines. Because we'll get to that point where if there's a spawn cap and they're all going to be tied up in fasts, all going to be tied up in tanks, there's going to be barely any regular mobs spawning. What does it leave us? It leaves us with just basics. So it's going to be very hard to try to generate landmines. But whatever ones we can, I want to try to kill those basics as fast as possible. Lure me up and call me Jimmy, Mr. Flip in the house. Mr. Flip in the house. I seen your video about your masteries and that, and how you got quite a lot of masteries and no ultimate weapon plus yet. I don't think you're alone, man. I think that's quite common. Like, since they released masteries and since they made like some adjustments to tiers, new modules have been released, all that sort of stuff. I think there's quite a few people that have gone for masteries rather than pushing for ultimate plus. Or is it Death to Fire Down? It's not Death to Fire Down. So hopefully we get some good RNG. But I tell you what. There's a brand of like supplements, and I think I'm pretty sure it's an American brand, but it's quite popular. It's pushed pretty hard in New Zealand. I know the guy that's the New Zealand distributor for the brand. He's basically the guy that brings supplements to New Zealand, like when pre-workout protein shakes. Like, you used to be able to go to, like, when I was a little girl and I first started working out, the only places that sold like protein shakes and all that other carry-on was like these weird health stores, like health stores where they sell you like immunity pills and fish oils and all that sort of stuff. But it wasn't mainstream like probably how it would be over in other countries and that. It took a while to kick off. Well, this guy from my hometown, he went over to the US for work and that, and he noticed that there were these like supplement shops like all over the place. And then so he met up with a bunch of the companies in that, and he pretty much set up shop in New Zealand, and then he became the New Zealand distributor for a lot of these brands, which is a very smart way to move. So not necessarily try to control the market, but let capitalism flourish. But if anybody's making a ticket and they're a competition to you, then at least you're clipping the ticket off everything they sell. It's an extremely smart way to operate, and it's a very common way to operate. But he did it, like, I must have been about, I don't know, probably like 17, 18 at the time when he started that whole process, and he broke it, so like 20 years ago. Well, one of the brands he pushes real hard is C4, and I don't think it's like such a huge brand like some of the other supplement ones, but he's done an exceptional job of pushing it. It's in all the supermarkets, we call them dairies. I think in the US, you might call them corner stores, or these sorts of things. Well, they're everywhere. Every petrol station, like this one specific brand. Well, I was feeling a bit of brain fog this morning. I stayed up later than I should have. Friday night. I'm an old man. And when I'm feeling super sloggy, I'll go grab a C4. So a little bit different to like getting your Red Bull or Celsius or something like that, because it's more like a pre-workout. And then we went to go do shopping and everything like that. And bro, I tell you what, because I don't drink pre-workout, and not because I've got anything against, I fucking love pre-workout. The reason why I don't drink it is because I struggle to sleep at night. And I already have sleeping issues. I sleep with one of those Darth Vader oxygen masks at night. So last thing I want to do is include insomnia with that. And holy moly. So alive and kicking all day, but super sleepy now. super sleepy now. But bro, when we first started, so a lot of the supplements were manufactured when I was a little girl. When I first started going to the gym, a lot of the supplements were manufactured in, I think, a certain state in the US where you didn't necessarily have to disclose all the ingredients, and it tied in really well with New Zealand, because we only had like a substance act, which was mainly focused around drugs and that, but it wasn't really focused around all sorts of other stuff like synthetics and all these sorts of things. So they bring out like a psychoactive substance act or something, and it was to curb all the party pills that started coming out in New Zealand, and then we had a really big problem in it. So, like, bro, we were buying them when we were like 14, 15. We were going into all the corner stores, bottle stores, whatever, and you could just buy all these party pills off the shop, and then eventually moved into synthetics, and it did quite a bit of damage in New Zealand. Because once they started banning certain ones, then people started homemaking it, and then kids are dying everywhere. Like, yeah, it was a real bad thing. People having seizures, choking, and yeah, there's a few kids in my town that end up dying from that sort of wave. Well, when they wrote the act, and they were so slow to amend the act, they didn't really set it up in a way where you could blanket a bunch of substances. It was kind of set up wrong, where you just had to register what the substance was, but because of free market and everything, you would have to prove the harm that it can potentially cause. So as soon as they would ban a certain substance, then what would happen is people would just adjust that substance, like make a small little tweak, and now it's no longer the same thing. So they'll find a chain in the chemicals, and they'll just make a slight alteration to it, and then the people that are making all the chemicals and stuff, they would know in advance what's happening in New Zealand. So they would make, like, let's say 10 recipes. So you ban one recipe, they put a different label on it, and then they just keep sending in the same sort of thing. So it was a pretty wild period, but right in this window, there's a lot of supplements coming in, and I remember so many of the supplements. Look at these ranged. I'm gonna get chipped from that. So right in this window, when all of these supplements were coming in, they were coming in with heaps of banned supplements. So people were going to the gym taking like the pre-workouts and that, and the pre-workouts were just laced up with all sorts of stuff. And you get to know like a lot of the guys in the supplement shops and everything like that. And I remember we always used to go into the supplement shops, and something will get ripped off the shelf. Like they'll give you a heads up, hey, we just got this new stuff in. You've probably got a 2-month window before this one gets banned. All sorts of things like fat burners. And they're not even fat burners. You ain't burning no fat. You're just staying awake for days on this sort of stuff. And we always used to go into the to hit up the lads in the supplement shop and be like, oh yeah, what's the new stuff you got? Whatever. And then I'll be like, oh, what do you got out back? What do you got? What have you got underneath the shelf? And then where's my nuke? Why don't I have nuke? I didn't already use it, did I? Ha! I'm still on my farming cards. Crack up. Alright, let's just let the run end. Yeah, bro, we used to like hit the guys up in that, so it was a real crazy time. Like some of the brands that come through, like a classic example is 1MR, 1 Rep Max. That must have went through like 3 or 4 different versions before the final version is all like legal beagle, you know, legit as now and like on the shelves, and it's like so watered down to the stuff that used to come in. But I tell you what, as a young pup working out in those days, the supplements were absolutely yoked. What a time. And I remember when we knew that this stuff started happening, after they tweaked some of the recipes, we started storing heaps of stuff. And you end up just like drinking it when you're like partying and that. Alright. Okay, let's change our cards. Because what the hell was that? 20 cards. I was like, where the hell's my nuke gone? Alright, let's do that again. Alright, so 600 gets us about 12. Alright, I'll catch up with chat and then we'll check the bracket. Oh, very far behind. Gentlemen, I've been doing 90% of masteries for 3 months. Still have a lot to do on the basic research. No regrets, been progressing quickly. Yeah, I think it's huge, like where heaps of people have gone down that path. I've started picking up momentum for economy masteries. Did not feel impossible to do the labs anymore. Now I've done 3 extra orb match bar. I haven't done any of the econ masteries apart from like those first, I think it's like 3 of them that you do, like intro sprint and that. I can't wait to do the others, honestly. Just so strapped for stones at the moment. Sleeper shoes are the worst. I gotta wake up early for work most of the times, and I won't be able to sleep past midnight. Bro, you should see me with my when I sleep with my mask. I look like Bane, bro, straight up. Minus the muscles, minus the cool voice, but that same crazy mask. Nobody farming cards. Yeah, bro, on the farming cards. People really built different back then, consuming all the super strong stuff. Now to house softies. Bro, honestly, wild, bro. Bro, we used to... Yeah, bro. It was a good time. The stuff's so tame now. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, those moments... Like, bro, it ain't never coming back for nobody. Alright, let's check out the bracket. XL Daily, big dog. How are we doing? Yeah. Just about to start. Mucked up the first run. I generally do that. I either get a perfect streak on the first run, or I absolutely screw it up. So, let's have a look. jelly shots. Jello shots. Willow. You guys know the drill. If you see someone you know, give them a shout out. Alright, let's see how many campers we got. Have we got... Bro, this can't be the first time we got no campers. Oh, I did book the bracket in a while ago, so people have probably already started running. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see how many keys we got. We got 12. So if we got 4 this tourney... then we'll need to get a good bracket and get 4 next tourney. We'll be in the money. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. I even saved gems in case we wanted to do a hard respec. In case I was like super desperate, but... 4 to 6... like, 4 keys for me is really good. Now, I know you guys have seen me done better. We done better. But heaps of those are flukes, man. Like, the reality is heaps of those are flukes. Because if you look at, like, the rankings for tournaments and all that, I'm right in the margin, eh? I've just been so lucky with getting brackets that I can earn more than 2 keys. Or I have been earning more than 2 keys. That's because all the old fuddy-duddies are asleep. I managed to catch everyone while they're asleep, catch them lacking. The stuff back then would kill new gym goers. Oh, bro, do you know what's the thing that I hate, bro? Like, you go to a gym, bro. Like, I remember signing up at this gym, and, like, I judge a gym by how many squat racks it has. Because there's nothing worse than having a big-ass gym. Big gym. And, you know, there heaps of people go there. All the machines in the world, this and that. And it's got, like, 2 squat racks. And it's like, what the fuck are we going to do with 2 squat racks? Like, realistically. Because, like, when people are on those racks, and especially, like, squats, cleans, all that sort of stuff, they ain't moving. Like, they're having longer rest breaks to recover from those heavy sets. But, like, this other gym in town, walk in there, first thing you see, 6 squat racks. Let's go, lads. This is where we want to be. 6 squat racks. And I'm walking around with the boss, bro, and he's like, you know, talking about the gym and his vision and all that, you know, all that gay stuff. I don't care. I'm here to chew up iron. And he's talking about all of that, bro. And then he says that cringe-ass line that's, like, all over social media. And it's like, yeah, so at this gym, we don't really have machines. Which is true. Bro, almost no machines, bro. It's like free weights, small cable setup, dumbbells, you know, all of that sort of stuff. That's for people that lift, not for people that just want to put their bum jams on a machine. And he's like, well, at this gym, we mainly focus on functional lifting. I was like, oh, bro. Bro, that's such a sales pitch for a noob. Functional lifting. What does that mean, bro? And we can sit here going, oh, it means like when, you know, it's a compound movement that uses multiple... Oh, bro, I know what that means. But, like, that only works on gullible people. Just lift the bloody weight up. Does anyone know when Nuke on Death triggers, before or after demon mode? I think it triggers after. I think. But don't quote me. I am just thinking. I am thinking out loud. I remember when I first started lifting weights, like I used to do heaps of pull-ups and heaps of push-ups, and I remember I asked for one of those little dumbbell kits for my birthday. It was like one of those ones, and I think it only topped out at like 12.5 kgs or something like that. But it's got the bar, it's got those screw-on collars, and those like little iron plates and stuff like that. And eventually, obviously, outgrow that. And then like I found another like a 7 kilo plate. I grabbed like those plates. I duct taped them like onto the other plate to get more weight. And I remember one of my cousins, so he had dumbbells too, and I remember he had like big ass shoulders and a big ass chest, and we'd do like all these little workouts. And you know, there's no YouTube back then. It's all LimeWire. You know, the only thing you'll see, like, information's handed down in gyms. There's not really anything, and I'm only like 14 years old, so I'm not exactly going to the gym or anything. I'm just like doing shitloads of push-ups and sit-ups, running, pull-ups at the park across the road, all that sort of carry on. And I remember like my cousin just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I was like, and he only started lifting a couple months before me, and I was like, bro, how do you get that big ass chest? Like, he had a big ass chest, and I was like, how do you get a big ass chest? And he was like showing me like these exercises on the dumbbells, which like they're like lateral raises. Like, you basically get the plate, lift the plate up, and I remember saying to him, bro, I just feel it in my shoulders, I don't really feel it in my chest. Nah, you just gotta do those. And I remember one time I ran around to his house, and I saw his old lady, and I said, fuck, where's the bro at? And she said, oh, he's in the shed at the back. Oh, what's he up to? She said, oh, he's just having a workout. I said, oh yeah, I'll go out and see him. So I go out and, yes, Death Defy, let's go boys. So I go out and catch up with him in the shed. I walk out into the shed, and I knew he only had like dumbbells and that sort of stuff, because when I'd go around and if I'd have a workout at his house, like stay the night or something, we'll be playing like Tony Hawk's 3 or Tony Hawk's 2 or something like that, and the other one would just be like just pumping up reps. And I remember going out into a shed. It's like, boom, open up the shed. And we were never allowed in the shed, because that's where his old man has all his cars, and you know, you guys know the drill, bro. That's Dad's safe space. The old unks ain't want any of the neffs or any little riffraff hanging around in there, and he used to smoke up in there too. He didn't want to smoke up around us. And I remember going out into the shed, and it was the first time I'd ever seen a bench press. And I like walked in, and he's like pumping 60, which I think's like what, 135 in US, and he's like pumping it for reps on the bench press. And I was like, oh shit, what's that? And he's like, what's what? And I was like, what's that thing? And he's like, oh, it's called a bench press. And I was like, oh bro, that's mean, bro, because it's turn. And then he's like, yeah, and he's like, I'll spot you, you won't be able to lift this. And then jump on a spot, bro. As soon as he spotted it on me, first thing I feel is all my chest and everything light up. And I was like, bro, I feel that hard out in your chest. What does this one do? Oh, that just does arms, eh? Does it? How come I just feel it in my chest? And then I started to click, like, bro, this fella's, hey, I just lost wings. I think it's the range that's chipping me. What am I going to do about that? And then I remember clicking onto him, and I was like, this guy, feeding me up with it. Okay, so it's the knockback and the fast pulling the range in is just blowing me down. Because orbs aren't exactly going to kill them. So what's the remedy? What's the remedy? Let's just see what this looks like. Probably already know what this is going to look like. We'll see what it looks like with this one. And then with the next one. So I think the range is more of a problem than the fast. Pushing the range back. Oh no, you can see the fast crew. I don't know. They're all a problem. LimeWire, make your own DJ mix, bro. LimeWire, bro. LimeWire. That's how old we are. That's how old all you fellas are. You guys know what LimeWire is. Burn some CDs at the bro's house. So only one of the bros that you know's got internet. No one else does. Go to the internet cafe. First thing you have to do is go straight to LimeWire. In order to watch videos, got to download them first. Fuck, wild, bro. Alright, I think going for ranged first and just praying some RNG on the fast is probably the go. And maybe even pushing the orbs out even more. Hey, why can't I move that? Oh, because there's a boss coming. Oh, we're still in demon mode. What was I saying? Push the orbs out a bit more, eh? Try and kill some of the basics. Just less things to fend off. Yeah, so next round we'll leave it on fast first. I mean range first. Keep the orbs out there. It should trim out some of the basics, which should be some more stuns. We'll try that. It's all worth a try. See if we can squeeze a little bit more. Remember Bear Share? Bear Share? Nah, what was that one? How old are you guys? 37 here, I think. I'm 36. 36. Yeah, same age. We're all same age, bro. Once you pass 30, bro, we might as well be 60. We're all old cunts. We're all unk status. Bro, I remember the first time I heard that, bro. I think it was my kids labeled me that. Ah, that's such a unk saying. And then I was like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm unk status. Unk status. I'm hungover. I feel like 60 today, bro. Hangovers roll me, eh? Absolutely roll me. Alright, so I think this kind of configuration is what we're going to do on the next round. I don't think it's the fast set of the problem. They're only a problem for pulling in the range, but I think it's really the range and that's are the problem for us. So keep the range at bay. Keeping the range at bay keeps the doctor away. A real unk is when you grunt just to sit down, but I've been doing that. Been doing that a long time, bro. The worst is like getting into the car. Just feel like sciatica, right? See how much damage the chain lightning's putting out? 204? Okay. Okay. Really wanted to get that to 300. It's all good though. It's all good. No problemo. I think this range is all good for us. Probably alright with this range. It shouldn't be about tail wave like mid 700s, 800s, where the knockback res on the fast is actually a problem. It's just my range lines right there, and I was looking at some of those range and they're coming way in. It'll probably be the knockback res on some of these tanks will be cancerous. I feel like I started grunting for fun now. Just because, eh? Just to remind everybody in the house how old you are, eh? You know, you do that one, eh? Especially when you're going down to pull on the ripcord for the, whoa, look at that fast. When you, like, to pull on the ripcord on the lawnmower, eh? And you're like, Am I supposed to do like a bigger range, bigger shockwave? We'll roll with that. That was rubbish anyway. Oh gosh, everybody is moving up. I am failing terribly. Okay, let's do this again. So, shit, we're really gonna have to get to like 800 because all these other cretins. Okay, let's do this again. I hope I don't have to do a hard respec. Need a save for Spotlight 4. I've underestimated its strength, I think. Yeah, I mean, like, just the consistency of having more things in Spotlight would be super appreciated. Oh, we'll see how many death defies we got that last run. I know we definitely got one. Yeah, we definitely got one. Mess around with my submods on my farm setup. Talk Mythic, Chronofield slow. 20 times Spotlight bonus. Spotlight plus is at 8. God damn. Holy shit. Damn, I think mine's only at 3. That must feel nice. Things must be like zoo, whizzing around the tower, eh? What's the chances of getting fast ultimate next tourney? Bro, it's like every tourney in a row, bro. What in the RNG? Oh, what are we going to do? Push those orbs out, eh? Ah. After this boss. There. We'll leave it there. Sometimes I try to click multiple screens early to get the hit, to get berserker damage. Oh, to charge it up? So get that chip down faster? Oh, so you get chipped like earlier? So you get that 8x or hopefully a death defy or something? Damn, what a waste of death defy in that last one. We'll see how our luck goes this run. Can usually trigger the 8x around wave 250. Will rebuild before your next hit. Oh, like hey, you do like these ones, and you're like that. And see if the wall can pop. Boom, just like that, eh? So now we're fully charged. Late night one tonight. How's it going? It's going okay. I've made a few tweaks, and I think we should be okay now. I started off crack up as to have my farming cards on, but everything else seemed to be set up. I think this is probably the range I want to do it at. Switched up my target priority to actually fast first. The only thing I'll be looking at, probably tweaking it further, would be probably shockwave size. And then we just pray for death defies. I can't complain about brackets after the one I got tonight. Yeah, I never complain about bad brackets because I get so many good ones that I know that realistically, when I get a good one, I shouldn't have that position. So if I get a bad one, I just accept it. But we all pray for the good brackets. We're all secret. As soon as you push that hit battle, you're like, please, 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 please. Right, how much is gas in all of you guys' country? Ours is shot up to like $3 a litre. Wow. Third place, let's go, bro. Third place, bro. That's heaps of stones and keys too, eh? That's heaps of keys, bro. Is that like... How many keys is that? How many keys does third place get you? Was that Phil Taylor heard just yawned? Oh, Phil Riddy. $4.50 for me for premium. So is that $4.50 for a gallon? That'll be a gallon, eh? And what's premium? What octane's premium for you? I think the highest octane in New Zealand, like on pump gas, is 98. And then if you've got like a license, you can get higher octane like for racing and that. Gallon. What's a gallon? 3 litres? Is it 3.7 litres? Let's Google that. How many litres in a gallon? 3.7. So what did you say? 450. 450 divided by 3.7. So about $1.20 a litre. And that's US. We're $4 New Zealand. Which makes it even more criminal. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, it makes it even more criminal for us. But our gas is generally quite expensive. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. And then our gas is like super, super taxed. Tax. And to try to combat like increasing more petrol tax, they're looking to do like more stuff for tolls, because a majority of the tax in gas is paying for pretty much one of our cities. Like the growth in our biggest city and the infrastructure needed, and then it's gotten to a point where people are just so sick of paying for like the whole country paying for one city. Even though, like, you know, even though if that city does well, the rest of the country does well, because, you know, it's the economic powerhouse of for like manufacturing and small business and even like large business, and then the biggest ports there. So you kind of want it to do well, for the whole country to do well. But bro, pay for your own damn shit, man. I don't give a shit if you need another bridge. Swim harder. And they're all crying because they're building them like another harbour bridge, and they're tolling it and they have to pay it. And take that. Take that, boy. Pay for your own shit. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. We're really struggling on this one, eh? It's all good. I think we're guaranteed keys anyway. I think. Come on, get off me! Get off me! Come on, no, get off me! We still got our wings, so somehow we're still surviving this shenanigans. We just need the death defies. Uncle Fuzz. Uncle Fuzz gives us a death defy. Come on. Just gives us a cheeky death defy. Do it for your neph. Just a young death defy, Uncle Fuzz. That's all I'm asking. Didn't ask for much. Bro, I just got... Did I just get triple chipped? Alright, here goes wings. Alright, we got wings for that boss. Alright, we cancel that. No death defies. It's all good. Super worried about getting chipped, so I might hit demon fast. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. We'll just hit that. Yeah, we'll play it safe. $15 keys, damn, 15 keys for third. Congrats, bro. That's massive. They can buy like a majority of things, eh? 15 keys. Like some stuff's like 20, but 15 keys can buy so many things. Had lots of luck with Death Defy. Couldn't top the first run. I low-key always like that when you get like a super good first run. Ours is 87, 91, and 93. Oh, shit. Some places have 100. I've only ever seen one. I think we have just... Oh, I think we have 91, 95, and 98. Peter says, I saw a sign today. Have 20 litres of petrol. We'll swap for a 3-bedroom house and a pool. Hey, friends of the tolls down Durrow Road. I feel like something's missing in your setup. I've had one game higher than yours up to this point. I think everything's turned on. I can't think of anything. I think I got all my cards. Hold up, we'll check our cards. Cards look alright. I don't even need this, it's just spare slot. Cards look alright. Ultimate weapons are all on. Oh look, we got a Deftify. Look at it. 23Q. Where the hell did we get that? How the hell did we get a You can't get a Deftify while in demon mode. What the hell happened there? Do we just get a clutch as Deftify? Damn. Or were we already Deftify? Oh, I don't know. Damn. Please don't tell me we did it. We got a Deftify just before I hit demon mode. Probably did, eh? I mean, I could try to do a hard respec. I kind of really don't want to. I just kind of want to roll with it. Next one, I might try just a bit of a bigger shockwave. Just to try to keep the range back a bit. Alright, demons over. Whoa, look at those range. What the? Demon mode's over. Deftify's over. Nuked it. Is what it is. There we go, guys. Get a clutch as Deftify now, eh? Yeah! Yeah, boys! Caught it! Caught it! Let's go! Let's go! I'll check my modules. Yep, modules are right. I think. Our modules right? Modules are right. Yeah. Got that Deftify. Let's go, boys. US is about $3 a gallon, 77 cents a litre. It fluctuates by about a month. I shouldn't be 300 waves more than you. Maybe Deftify accounts. I don't know, bro. You got a lot of power there. Like CF8 is no joke. CF8's no joke, fam. Do you run Poison Swamp? Freeze Drying Maniac. Yo, Clouder, good luck. Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. Appreciate it. We're struggling a bit this tourney. We are just not doing good. But I'm definitely getting first rank. First rank respec discount. Respec discount. Oh, that pushes you towards what does it give you? Workshop presets, eh? Workshop presets. Presets. That'll be massive. That'll be so fun to play with, just swapping in between the presets. Like, each time you hit tourney, see a little stash of coins to invest into something. I think I've entered a marshmallow bracket like you had last time. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Give him hell, bro. Give him hell. Take him to the campfire. One perma poison swamp. I was thinking about poison swamp, but I've seen people speak so highly of Spotlight Plus that heaps of people are saying it's borderline. Like, it used to go GT Plus and then CF Plus was like the standard recommended path. And then I've seen heaps of people talk in the Glass Cannon chat to say that Spotlight Plus is so strong that that should even trump going CF Plus first. Which is like a common route that everybody would take, go the CF Plus route. But there's there's a growing number of players that are in the camp saying Spotlight Plus could rival going CF Plus first. So I kind of want to go that route and then go back to polishing off the CC. Or pretty much, like, I've only got like the littlest bit of CC, actually like leaning more into it, so get enough damage to output the damage and then go CC to to get the time to be able to apply the damage. Bro, that Death Defy was so clutch. Looks like it's given us an extra 20 waves. Oh, Spotlight plus 2. Let's go, bro. It's not crazy noticeable. It's helpful, though. So, have you dropped using Ohm Chip? What's your damage per meter lab at? And do you have the ancestral damage per meter roll on your cannon? Oh, and the range mastery. Holy shit. That's definitely where all the gains are. That's pretty massive. Spotlight 4, Spotlight plus 3, and range mastery. Is that all in a week? Study Mage, what's good, bro? What's good? Did you get that all in a week? God damn. Still using Ohm Chip. Mythic damage per meter. Mythics should still be very helpful though, eh? And then you got enhancements. It's basically like a whole nother avenue of a stat that you're able to use. Alright, Viking Funeral is over. We have got 2 chances to get death-defied, or this round is over. Oh, and we killed the boss. Alright, we got chipped from something, so we got 1 chance to get a death defy. Damage per meter 2.19 now. It's slowly helping. Yeah, a whole new avenue. Yeah, bro, that's choice. A whole new statistic that you're able to work on. That's so good. And we got a death defy, bro, and it wasn't enough. No, it wasn't enough. Oh, look at that. I'm falling behind. Alright, we need to create some distance between this guy. Yeah, we need to create a little bit more distance between this guy. Damn, we're really struggling, eh? What could we do? Do we have to do a hard respec? Set at 520. We got the gems for it. What's a respec cost? 150. We got the gems for it. What's that? 215. I gotta try to remember where all these stats are. Hold up. what the hell is all of this crap? Alrighty. Try to do it the fast way. Sorry, gentlemen. Just want orb size 1.5, and we want level skips at 1.22. Cash was 1.7. Watch this, I bet I'll get less waves. To go for all of this and then end up getting less waves. It always happens to me. What else? What's that at 520? I mean, there's an argument for not even going for enemy level skips, but I feel like it helps. Like, do we get to see how many levels we skipped in here? Does it not show that? Wave skip. Really weird that it doesn't show you how many, like, save. Yeah, it's really weird. Is there anything else in there that we need to know? No. None of this crap matters except for Death-defy, War Rebuild. Okay. Knockback, orbs, orb speed. Yeah, we'll take that. Boom, 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 boom. Won't take me too long, guys. Sorry to hold yous up. What did I say it was? 510, 520. It's that. It's max, 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 max. Rapid fire, yes. Bounce, 1, 2, boom, boom. Enhancements. So if I take that to 1.7, how far down do we get to go? Do we put some in free ups? And what did we have that at? 2, 2. Put as minimal in here as possible. Okay, what was that? 1.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and what were these? These were at 2. 1, 2. I think this was at 210. That was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it with a 5. Oh shit, can't remember what this was at. 200Q left over. What's going to be impactful for us? Should we just go raw damage? I reckon we go attack speed. And just go boom, boom, boom. Where do we go? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Damage. Okay, we'll try that. Best part is, I can't even remember where my stats were. That's alright, we'll use it as an opportunity for the respec the Mondo. We'll figure it out after. I suppose I could just look at my, latest update video, see what changes left over, and then just invest accordingly. Rough bracket after the marshmallow. Yeah, I think it's just that's what I get, eh? That's what I get. You got to take the good ones with the bad ones. We're not really performing too well though, and we get some good breaks like we get hooked up, and we get like a good opportunity like death defies, and then I muck it up, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Take the good ones with the bad ones. Is the attack speed mastery good, Easter Beast? I put some into health enhancement and both enemy level skips to 520. That combines with 83% damage reduction from Flamebot. Yeah, I don't think I've ever nah, definitely not in the window for surviving to overcharges yet. For fleets and tawny. Yeah, I'm kind of nowhere near that point yet. Easter Beast, I broke 1Q yesterday or the day before. Let's go, bro. Congrats. That's awesome. That's awesome. Massive achievement. Graham, what's up? What's up? Enemy level skips to 2.5 or damage. Tier 16 wave 5000 to 5100. Let's go, bro. What did I get? 4,000? I think about 4,000 in tier 16. 4,200, 4,300. Not quite at that tipping point for coin per hour. Alright, 91 attack speed. This should be a bit more helpful. We're now over 300 crit. What's super crit at? 55. So we just got a little bit more spice. Attack Street Mastery. I'll get it up so I can take RB out and try something else. That's kind of what I want to get to. I want to get enough attack speed that I can just phase RB off and then go for something else. Have I got it on? Yeah, I've got it on. Yeah, I'm not quite there with tier 16. I still got a wee ways to go. See what our attack speed's going at. 91? 91, 80 something-ish, somewhere around there. Bro, I'm gonna be pissed if we get less waves. It'll be like, what a waste of gems. I always get that when I do like a respec. Or I'll get like 10 extra waves and it's like, oh. It's like all of that effort for 10 waves. See if the gods are favoring us. What's my CF range at? Oh, for study mage, sorry. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Are we going to get some lucky death defiers? Easter Beast says I should start getting ready for work. But I'm so bad for like zoning out when I like should be getting ready in the morning. The good thing is my wife starts work the same time as me, so we always get to say goodbye in the morning. It used to kind of suck when I'd leave like 2 hours before she would start. Alright, we need the RNG. Alright, we're still struggling. Oh, look at those fasts. Look at them. Cheeky little blighters. And we got a Death Defy. Let's go, boys. Let's sail out the Death Defy. On your respec, did you keep the same enemy level skips? Yep. Let's see how many it skipped us. 90 waves. Yep, I kept the same. I'm pretty sure I kept them identical. I just switched hours, been working second shift for 15 years. Shit. When I respec my bot soon, I should be able to max cooldown, range, and 7x on the gold bot while having a perma flame bot, PF bot, perma flame bot, I think that is. This is the run. Yep, I'm feeling it. Oh, bro, I hope so, bro. I was gonna cry. I just need some distance between the Joker that's underneath me. I can't let you get close. I can't let you get close. Super lucky with that Death Defy. It's pretty much carried this whole window. Now I just gotta make sure I don't get greedy. Bro, bro, you guys, you know who's the real MVP? It's all of you fellas. The last, what are we gonna say, 4 to 6 tourneys we've had fast ultimate, and you guys have stuck it out with me on the 1x. You guys are absolute legends, bro. You guys are absolute legends. Right, we're still in Viking. Bro, it's super clutch. So we'll have 3 chances to get a Viking. If we get, we'll have the 2 energy shields and 1 life to get Viking. Come on. Now, you know what we need? We need a W in the chat for sibling, eh, fam? We need a, it's like, what? It's the middle of the night here in New Zealand. Hey, sibling, wake up. I need a W in the chat for sibling, now. Deposit. The mundo, now. Vamonos. Bro, we're still in Zerk, bro. Spoiled little brat. We've had some pretty good luck with uptime on Amp Strike. Viking the Warlord. Come on, boys. Let's break 800. Come on. Bro, that Viking just doesn't end. The cheek of it. The cheek of it, boys. Yes, we hit the 800. Let's go, boys. Alright, this should be enough distance between that Joker that was underneath me. Oh. We're still in the Viking. Come on. I was like, why is that energy shield taking so long? And then it's like, oh, because we're running at 1 horsepower speed. We're running at Toyota Corolla speed. Yes, 800. Let's go, boys. Okay, it's down. It's down. We've got 3 chances. 3 chances. Come on, somebody ring up sibling. Get her on the line now. W in the chat for sibling. Wake her up. Get a fast track on a perma poison swamp. Get a fast track on Spotlight Blood. What? I lost everything in 1 hit. What the fuck is that? Alright, will we last that? Will we last that? Gentlemen, is that enough time? Or is that too greedy? Is that too greedy? Oh, I don't want to be too greedy. Ah. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, he was greedy. Okay. What are we dealing with? Shit. The greed got him. Come on. No, the greed got him. No, the death defy in the no. Alright, that's alright though. We got space. So that pulls us up here. Does it? 830. Okay, that pulls us up here. So that's enough room for, what's his name? Aspendos. Bro, too greedy, fam. Damn it. Bro, I got the death defy and it just still wasn't enough. Shit. That's alright. Gotta be happy with that. Is there anything else we can try? The only thing I can think of is a bigger shockwave. Just gonna do it. Do it for the marshmallows. Whoa, this has been an expensive adventure. We got enough for a respec though. We're alright. Stop crying. Stop being a crybaby. Great run, alright, bro. What was that? That last death defy, man, that could have absolutely carried us. Too greedy, eh? What? 2 death defies. Yeah, bro, damn it. Shit. That's alright though, that's alright. Sitting there in silence doing tourneys alone isn't fun. Watching yours getting to talk about the ins and outs making the tourney night go a lot more fun. Oh, bro, you're a legend. You're a legend. Alright, a little bit bigger of a shockwave. Just to try to force them back a bit. I can't let you get close. But now we're talking. That was a bit better. Get some space, eh? Yeah, create some space between the little spuds. Get off me, you little spuds. But I wouldn't be so panicky if it wasn't for trying to chase auto restart. So, where's the next guy away from us? 850. 860. Damn, look at it. We'll need some hella RNG to get that. Bro, I would have had an extra, what, 10, 15 waves if I wasn't greedy. I was greedy. That's alright. That's alright. Four death defies, that's good going, eh? I think the most I've had is, I want to say 3? 3, I think. And I was like full on fizzing out, and that's just when I first got Viking. I was like full blown fizzing. It definitely spices it up, eh? Oh, my nose. I'm just gonna mute the mic. My nose is bloody running. Jeez, I always get that on stream. I either get bloody runny nose, or I start yawning like a crusty old man. Bro, you want to know what's crusty, bro? I tried those finger toe shoes today. Bro, those are so ugly, eh? Bro. Let me know, though. Be honest, fam. Which one of yous in chat have got those finger toe shoes? I know one of yous do. Maybe I just didn't try the right pair on. Maybe they are the bee's knees, what everybody says. But bro, I tried some on today and I was like, what the fuck are these? can't remember what I was in the store for. Oh, I think we're getting like underwear, singlets, that sort of thing. But it's so funny. My son was looking for some singlets. I want to say Friday. He went down to the gym with one of his mates. He's looking for some singlets, and obviously can't fit mine. And so we went to go get him some today. And when we got home, I didn't know what size he would be, so I was like, so we got like I think like medium and small. And said, Tom, got medium and small. Try them on now, and let us know what size you are. And cause like I've worn singlets like since forever. Like I always wear singlet under my clothes. And he puts the singlet on, and he's walking around the house in the singlet. And I think we both had like the same color singlet on. I think, can't remember. But he's like looking at me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I feel like I'm you, Dad. I feel like my testosterone's already increasing. It's like I feel like my hairline's already receding." Start cracking up. It's like, damn, yeah, you're looking like unk status, bro. You look like you mow lawns and chop firewood for fun. What did we change? Oh, just shockwave, eh? So yeah, we'll be lucky if we get something. There was some pretty good RNG. The thing that will give us good luck is if we get a Death Defy later than what we did, because we got that other one pretty early. But that did quite a few waves, eh? I want to say, what was it? Death Defy? Was it? Were we in Viking, like berserked up and in Viking for what? 100 waves? 200 waves? If you go straight for auto demon mode after auto restart, I think you'll appreciate a lot. Yeah, that's my plan. It's super cheap too, eh? It's only 15. But just fully automate my runs. And then pretty much just log in to collect gems. And kick back. And then each tourney, spend the coins on something. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. After a year and a half, fully deserve to have quality of life. And especially after doing all of these small runs. Like when we went from the whole window, tier 13, tier 14, tier 15. Doing all of these smaller runs. We definitely deserve to get a piece of our life back. I normally try to slow it down on fast around 650. But for some reason, yeah, we've been really struggling this tourney, eh? All it needed to throw at us was boss ultimate, and it just would have been an absolute brutal tourney. Alright, we'll go 3 speed. We'll see how we go from here. Oh, 2.5 speed. Hopefully that's not too fast. Taylor says he's never tried. Knockback is worse on lower game speeds, you reckon? But do I try one with just, like, after this, do I try one with just all-out balls to the wall speed? You reckon? Death to fire while intro sprint carries for a while. Yeah, that was, bro, that was unreal. So we just need to get a death to fire now, anywhere from now, and it'll carry us. There, death to fire. Look at that. Let's fucking go, boys. We got it. We got it. Yes. Yes. Come on. And let's hope that those other jokers just got some sweet RNG on their placements. And that they don't RNG up anymore. And then this is us. Alright. So we got 830 last one. And what did we need? That other joker was like 860. So it's all about creating distance. Who cares where we place? Let's just create some space between us and whoever's underneath us. Perfect. Spoilt little shit. I'm not with these new words. Can you explain what a singlet is? Bro, a singlet's a wife beater. My son was like, as soon as he put it on, he's like, what do you reckon, Dad? I was like, damn, you look like you're ready to beat your wife. Yeah, singlet's a wife beater. Bro, did we get another Death-Defy just then? We got another Death-Defy. Oh, no, we didn't. I thought we got another one. I was like, holy crap. So, what's our damage at? 2.5 big S. A onesie for fighting! Bro, that's the new one. Your fighting onesie. Bro. That's the new one now. That's what I'm gonna call it. The singlet is your fighting onesie. Bro, that's outrageous. The fighting onesie. Bro, my son's gonna love that one, bro. He's gonna absolutely crack up. Oh yeah, you're wearing your fighting onesie on today, eh? Oh, I'm stealing that one. I'm stealing that one. Envy, good luck, boss. Was not notified about the stream. Yeah, YouTube gets a bit angry at me, I think, eh? I think they don't like the stuff that I talk about. Like, they keep pulling my ad revenue down, even though I'm not even collecting ad revenue, because, bro, what a process. But, like, I'll see the ad revenue go up, and it takes them quite a bit. Like, if you do, like, a 2-3 hour stream, it takes them a bit to go through all of that content with however the hell they check it. I think it's about, like, after you post it, or after you end the stream, it can be, like, 2-3 hours while they're sifting through it. Must be with their software. And, like, I'll see that ad revenue click up, and then I'll see it go plummeting down. They don't really like what I talk about. Yes, we're in the 800s now. We're in the 800s now. GG's, boys. GG's. Outstanding. Okay, I'm not gonna be greedy this time though. That was a little bit too cheeky on my behalf. But I lost like 3 shields and wings in one hit. Okay, we're Zerk down. Viking is down. Viking is down. Viking is down. This is it. We got 3 hits to get Vikinged up. Come on, get off me. Come on. Oh, he's taking all my landmines. No. Get off me. Look at that. Look at that picture. Okay, we got 1 shield left. Oh. Okay, we got 2 chances. He took the shield. Boom, man, we got a death defy in it. 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 I'm going to risk it. We're going full send, risking for the biscuiting. Alright, everybody in chat, risking for the biscuiting. We're going to be cheeky. We're going full send, risking for the biscuiting. I just need at least intro sprint to be a bit longer. Just a bit longer. We just need to catch that 60. Risking for the biscuiting, boys. Come on. Somebody call up sibling. Come on, get him off. Get him off you. Get him off you, spud. Yes. This is it, bro. We're gonna snipe this dude. We're fully gonna snipe this dude. A little bit longer. Bro, and then we'll get a nice boost once we hit demon. No, no, no! No! Bro, risking for the biscuiting, bro, and it got stolen from me. Bro, I landed on this dude. Did I get 850? I full on landed on that dude, bro. He's gonna be pissed. If I don't get it, none of us gets it. Damn it! What the fuck was that? Shit! Couldn't even duck the pool noodle away on that one. Bro. Motherfucker. Shit. So I full on landed on this dude. He's gonna be like, oh, you prick. I mean, it's the same rank. Look. Dickhead. Okay, what did we say? Full speed, you reckon? Alright, we need to save enough for the respec. This will be last run. Unless something crazy happens, we'll make this last one. Bro, that fucking pisses me off. A random protector comes in. What was the odds of that? Shh, bro, I got 2 death defies. Death defy right at the end. Bro, and it would have went yoked as if I hit the demon mode too. Need 4 levels to pass the guy ahead of you? Do it. Snipe his ass. Knockback seems a weaker on lower speeds. Are you, Study Mage, are you running Perma Black Hole? Do you have room on your core slot for spotlight angle? Yeah, I will re-roll it at some stage. I've just got a few placeholders. Just a few placeholders sitting there at the moment. So what do? We go like this, eh? We just keep doing that until our wall drops. Boom. I stream with tags tonight in about 6 hours of sleeping. Join in to see if I get first in my marshmallow. Yeah, bro. For sure. Shrink ray assist. Okay, so you guys are saying at a higher speed the knockback is working better. So not going down to 1, so go down to what speed do you guys recommend? So maybe not 5, but also maybe not 1. Is that kind of where we're leaning? I do 1.5x. I can't confirm the 2.5. That's just what I went without thinking. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Bro, what the fuck was that protector though, bro? What the fuck? Nah, what the fuck was that? Greed, more like it. Because if I had demon moded, I would have automatically got those 10 extra waves and some. And I would have knocked that guy down. Got double depth defy and the greed got me. It got him. Below 2x and I hurt more. I run 3x and I have no issue. Have I been getting duped this whole time? So is that just for you fellas with fast ultimate, but not the other battle conditions? But I suppose the other battle conditions, like unless it's fast ultimate, like you pretty much don't adjust any game speed, eh? You just go full send and you just spam it. Have you guys tried that new feature, like how you hit the go home tab and it pauses the run and then change device? And when you load the next device, are all your ultimate weapons still up, or does it still start from fresh on the new device? Because I haven't tried that yet. At max speed, I gain more waves. Oh, shit. When I go home and come back, it's the moment I left. Is that the same when you transfer devices? Bro, because if it is, that's going to be an absolute game changer. Especially like when I post the video and that, because that's so annoying. I only run on my phone. Okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm actually gonna try it after the stream. Start a run, pause it, transfer it to my cloud phone, and see where it starts off or leaves. Alright, we're one shield down. One shield down, no death defy in sight. Three attack speed? What's it sitting at? 91 whenever I get a key package. And let's just send it. Oh, that fast stole all my landmines, you little prick. Whoa, lost all my shields, no death defy, no. And we got a death defy. Come on, boys. Death defy at 690. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, has this not been the luckiest stream? Like, for the RNG? And we've just been failing from my mistakes. Being greedy. If we could get another energy shield before Viking runs out, we've sussed it. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Let's go. When I get a package, I'm at 60. Boom, baby. Let's go. It's all for the boom babies. If you go home, it appears to pause the game as if it was at 0 speed, and exactly it was. Not sure about the other device. Alright, we're on the boom, baby. Let's go. Alright, don't muck it up now. It would be cool if you could see a berserker timer, eh? But I suppose it's more clutter on the screen. Like, if they add anything else, like, you're slowly running out of room before there's going to be no tower left, and there's just going to be like a whole screen full of tabs. Which for the super vets out there, which I mean, you know, it's like all of you guys been playing for a while, you know, no problem. Like, anything that makes our day-to-day easier, we're all for. But I think aesthetically, for people that are newer to the game, it might not look that you know, pleasing on the eye. Oh, Zerk's down. Zerk's down. We've got 2 chances. We've got 2 chances to get this. Come on, guys. Faster on me. Faster on me. Get off me. Get off me. Wings are down. Alright, let's just sail it out. Holy shit, look at them all. What is going on? Bro, that ray is smashing on me. What the hell? I'm wondering why I've only got 80 trillion damage. Oh no, there it is. 400 trill. Damn, that's how much amp strike makes an impact, eh? That's crazy. 5x now, see what it looks like. Look at it, 30 frames. It's just absolutely crumbling. The emulator is crumbling, 20 frames. Alright, I'm gonna smash a nuke. Full send. Stun to death defy, stun to death defy for the death defy gods. Come on. Not today. Not today, gentlemen. Look. Still sitting on him. But that's good. We got distance between this guy. 200 waves distance. So we're 100% getting keys. We're 100% getting keys, fam. Shame we didn't knock off this other Joker. What I do have to do is because I'll need to do the respec back to the farming setup that I previously had. I'm actually going to have to look back on stream to see where I've left everything. So gentlemen, you guys have been amazing. Thanks for tuning in. Depends on your wave count, and higher waves after intro sprint, lost speed definitely gives more waves of tourneys. I'm hoping to get Death Defy luck on babies so I get Workshop Plus hard out. Let's go. But guys, honestly, you guys have been absolutely smashing. Easter Beast is jumping in the shower. He's heading into work late tonight. Let's go. Took one for the team to hang out with the Law Lord. You guys have been awesome as always. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for continuously showing up and for also being a part of this journey. We'll put a progress update tomorrow. For the most part, nothing much has changed. We've just been slowly pretty much just investing in the workshop, playing around with a few different little setups, and just taking it from there. So guys, once again, awesome. You guys are absolutely massive, and if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.